This is going to be a pretty quick reading. This reading is about practicing gratitude. So gratitude isn't about ignoring the negatives or trying to trick your brain into seeing the negative as a bad thing. So if you can be in less than desirable situations, it's not saying to see these situations as a good thing or see them as a blessing, but it is saying to kind of focus on the silver lining or what is going well in your life. So for a lot of people, I don't think that trying to trick yourself into seeing the positives or trying to trick yourself into seeing a bad thing as a good thing is necessarily going to work out, especially if it feels like you're lying to yourself. But you can focus on just the small things, even if that's, waking up in the morning or being able to breathe or, having clean water or something along those lines. You can just start really small and just build up from there. So again, there is a balance to things. So you can't have light without the shadow, So for your spreads in particular, we have your Wildwood Tarot. That's going to be explaining what you can be grateful for. You also have your self-care oracles. That can be something you can incorporate into your daily life, your daily routine, or just going to be something that you can do to raise your vibrations, or to just kind of get your mind off of things, or if you're feeling particularly down, this can be a way to kind of boost yourself up. So this can be a daily thing or just be a one-time thing, so take that as you will. And we also have our Sacred Empowerment deck. So at least for me, the Sacred Empowerment deck kind of works as clarifiers to the overall reading, but they can also be messages from your guides or just general affirmations you can just write down somewhere or repeat to yourself. So we have house number 1 and 2. Number 1 is, I believe, Carnelian. And number 2 is Lapis Lazuli. So we have the Reunion card in reverse. But whatever the situation was, in the long run, it wasn't that great for you. I feel like whatever this was, it didn't really allow you to go in the direction that you wanted to go, or you might have felt trapped here. So this is pretty much saying that what you could be grateful for is not being in this situation any longer. And we have affirmations. Love is my purpose, joy and peace are my calling. I choose to embody joy. So these are pretty much saying that even though you're pulled into a different direction, or the path here ended, or you don't have to worry about this, I feel like it's saying that even though you are out of this situation, that you should still focus on what you do want to do and what you do love doing, instead of kind of focusing on what you don't want to do. So even though you are coming out of this, it is more about not being tied to what this was. Some of you may know exactly what you want to do, but I feel like that could be for a lot of you. But some of you may just be figuring that out. But regardless, we have connect with animals. This could be taken literally. Maybe for some of you, maybe playing with your pets, or just going out in nature could be something to do. However, the overall picture of this card is to just do something that you enjoy doing and just have fun with it and just relax. You don't have to do this complete 180 just because there is this different opportunity. You don't have to jump on whatever that is immediately. Just do something fun, have fun with it, just be a little bit casual with it. And yeah. Alright, group number 2 with the Lapis Lazuli. So the horse card in many of my readings can either mean someone running towards something or running away from something. There are some similarities between groups number 1 and 2. Group number 1 was more about getting away from something, but oops, sorry, that's not reverse. But I feel like this was more about going towards something. Some of you may resonate with both groups. Maybe you have the energy to go for something because you love something, but that's not really necessary for everyone here. So we have I'm letting go of achievement and embracing alignment. So even though you may be feeling really motivated, or you have the time to do all these things, you have all these resources, again, just have fun with it. Don't feel like you have to set up this really big goal, even though some of us have time to work on our goals or work on our projects. Still, just have fun with it. I feel like this is also a reading for myself as well, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to have like fun with this as well, even though I do want to like achieve certain things. I just have to remind myself to just, let it go. So we have for our self-care oracle, sound healing, write a gratitude list, and take a walk. So I feel like these are all ways that you can raise your vibration, and these are all ways that you can take care of your mental health. So with writing a gratitude list, again, this isn't about ignoring the negatives. There's still a balance. It's okay to acknowledge both the negatives and the positives. Again, you can have light without the shadow. You have to acknowledge both. We kind of have to see the bad to appreciate the good, So the more you write what you're grateful for, the more it becomes a habit for your brain to think in that mindset, as opposed to focusing on what's not going well. For group number 2 specifically, I feel like this can help you keep your focus. So let's say, even though that you're in this energy right now, let's say at some point this energy reverses and you might feel kind of burned out. This kind of helps you get back on track. So it is believed that your brain chemistry affects your thought patterns, but it turns out it kind of works in both ways. I kind of like to think of it as this positive feedback loop. So as much as your brain chemistry can affect your thought patterns can also affect your brain chemistry. So that's just something to think about. And writing a gratitude list is like one way that you can kind of switch your thought patterns and your mindset. Taking a walk is more about just going out there and just getting your mind off of things, or just taking a break in general. It could just be about exercising too for some of you, sound healing, raising your vibrations, meditating, and there are YouTube videos that you can look up for sound healing. So for groups number 1 and 2, I feel like the overall message is to just have fun with it. I don't feel like you have to make whatever you want to do into the next big thing at this time, even though some of us have a little bit of time to work on things. But again, have fun, relax, and just do what you like to do.